السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته متابعينا الكرام. أهلا بكم ومرحبا في درس جديد من دروس اللغة الإنجليزية مع المستر سيد. لو حضرتك أول مرة بتشاهدنا وضيف جديد من فضلك اشترك في القناة وفعل زر الجرس ليصلك كل جديد من الفيديوهات والشروحات. ولو حضرتك متابعنا برجاء عمل لايك وشير للفيديو حتى تعم الفائدة للجميع. سبسكرايب لايك اند شير. Let's start the lesson. هيا نبدأ الدرس.
Mega Goal 4. Unit 2, The Sporting Life. Pages 20 and 21. 1. Listen and discuss. Fascinating Olympic facts.
The ancient Olympic Games began in Greece in 776 BCE and were held every 4 years until 393 CE. It wasn't until about 1,500 years later, in the mid-1800s, that the Games were revived in Greece. But the Olympics didn't become the event we know today until 1896, when a French historian named Pierre de Coubertin had the idea of making the Games international and founded the International Olympic Committee.
Medals weren't always a part of the Olympics. Giving medals to winners is a practice that began in 1896, and between 1896 and 1904, the top prize was a silver medal.
The youngest person that has ever competed in the Olympics was Dimitrios Laundras, a 10-year-old gymnast on the 1896 Greek gymnastics team.
Lighting the Olympic torch does not involve a match. It is lit using only the light of the sun and a special mirror. At various times, the Olympics have included such unusual events as a swimming obstacle race, a tug-of-war, and live pigeon shooting.
The gold medal is not made of gold. It's actually 92.5% silver with a covering of 6 grams of gold.
The marathon is an event named after the run of a Greek soldier, Pheidippides. In 490 BCE, Pheidippides ran from Marathon to Athens, about 26 miles or 40 kilometers, to deliver news about the Greeks' success in a battle against the Persians. Running through the mountains and rocky land was extremely difficult. After Pheidippides arrived in Athens and delivered his news, he fell down and died. The first modern Olympics in 1896 included a race of 26 miles, 40 kilometers, called a marathon, to commemorate Pheidippides' run.
Because the Greeks originated the Olympics, the Greek team always leads the procession of athletes during the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games. They are followed by the other teams in alphabetical order. The hosting country goes last.
Dropping sports from the Olympics is not uncommon. In fact, many popular sports have been dropped through the years, including rugby, golf, baseball, and softball. Adding a new event can only happen if another one is dropped.
Three. Grammar. Gerunds. As. Subjects. A gerund. Or. A gerund phrase. Can be the subject. Of a sentence. Swimming. Uses. More muscles. Of the body. Than. Almost any other form of exercise. Watching sports. Isn't nearly as fun as playing them. Make a gerund. Or. Gerund phrase negative. By putting not before it. Not exercising. Is a sure way to gain weight. Not warming up before you exercise. Can lead to injuries. Note that a gerund subject takes a singular verb. Getting in shape takes time and effort. Superlative. Plus. Present perfect. The present perfect can be used after a superlative. This is the most exciting sporting event I've been to in a long time. Who is the best football player you've ever seen?
Page 24. 4. Conversation. After 2 years of training, we're finally at the regional skating competition. How does it feel, Barry?
Actually, not so good. I'm not sure I'm up for this.
What are you talking about?
What if I mess up?
You're not going to mess up. You've been practicing day and night. You have your routine down pat. Skating in front of those judges is going to be a piece of cake. Now, I want you to take a deep breath and exhale. Trust me, you're going to knock their socks off.
Do you really think so?
You bet. I have total confidence in you. You have the guts and the talent to win this competition. There's no doubt in my mind that you can do it.
Okay, I feel better. I'm psyched.
You'll be on in a few minutes. You should get your skates on. Where are your skates?
My skates? Oh no, I left them in the car.
Page 25. 5. Listening. Listen to the profiles of unusual Olympic athletes and complete the chart.
The Olympic Games are usually a celebration of the finest in athletic ability, but every so often an Olympic athlete becomes famous not for being athletically gifted, Take Eddie the Eagle Edwards, for example. Edwards was the first person to represent Great Britain in the Olympic ski jumping event. Edwards, who had only practiced the sport for 2 seasons, qualified for the 1988 Winter Olympics in Calgary simply because he was the only one who applied. Edwards was 20 pounds heavier than the next heaviest competitor and was extremely nearsighted. His glasses fogged up so badly when he skied that he couldn't see. It was no surprise that Edwards finished last in his event. However, being a spectacular failure made Edwards more famous than many Olympic winners. After the Olympics, Edwards became a media sensation, appearing on talk shows around the world. Another Olympic athlete who gained fame for his lack of skill is Eric the Eel Musambani. Musambani was a swimmer from Equatorial Guinea who participated in the 2000 Summer Olympics in Sydney, Australia. Musambani had only started swimming 8 months prior to the Olympics. Before he arrived at the Games, he had never even seen an Olympic-sized pool. Musambani was to compete against 2 other swimmers. Incredibly, both were disqualified for jumping into the pool before the start of the race. Eric struggled so badly to complete the 100-meter swim that some people worried that he might even be drowning. When Eric finally finished the race, the audience cheered wildly. It wasn't his time that impressed the spectators. After all, he finished a full minute behind any competitive time. It was his perseverance and determination that were so impressive.
Page 25. 6. Pronunciation. In English, the letters TH can have different pronunciations. In the word thank, the th sound does not have a vibration. In the word them, the th sound does have a vibration. Listen and identify the TH sounds.
1. Every so often, an Olympic athlete becomes famous not for being athletically gifted, but for not being athletically gifted. 2. Take Eddie